Denver Broncos finished 8-9. Denver Broncos. I know. We gonna get to you. I'm gonna go to you first. I know you fake high on them niggas. Denver Broncos 8-9, missed the playoffs. This will be the year of Bo Nix, as he got the starting job. Not like he had that much of a competition, but he had actually a pretty good preseason. We had to tell him the quarterbacks who stood out during preseason. Obviously Caleb, obviously Jaden Daniels, but Bo Nix was right up in there. As as impressive. He started. Sean Payton. A lot right online for these niggas. I'm not expecting much from him, and honestly, I'm not buying Bo Nix. I know he's like 45. I know he's seasoned, but these niggas are not gonna be good. Like I don't know the games yet. I'll probably pick games next week, but
they have a very soft schedule against.
We keep saying soft schedule.
They have a lot of soft offenses that they're playing. Obviously, they got to go through the Chiefs, but they got a pretty soft.
I also think Sean Payton is a false prophet. So I got to see it without Drew Brees.
What did I tell you though last week? The ceiling is Drew Brees and the floor is Drew Lock.
By the way, shout out to Orlando said in the chat that the game is on Ion, and my cousin texted me too saying the game is on Ion. So if you're looking for Sky versus the premier matchup of the WNBA, is on a channel I've never heard of before. What's going on? And Angel hooping, Taylor Clark hooping. Why isn't this at least on ESPN too? What are we doing?
Shout out to Angel Reese.
I know it's college football. Yeah, big shout out to Angel.
On and off the court.
That tells you everything about how the media feels about women's sports.
Yeah, exactly.
I watched volleyball the other day. Nebraska volleyball. Shit was lit.
I know you fake high on the Broncos.
Listen, I'm just looking at what's in front of me, right? I will say I do think that there's a little to be. The wide receiver core could be better. Right. But I do think that their defense is improved. And beyond that, there's a few guys on their defense that are in contract years, and money is the greatest motivator of all. So it's just something to look at. That's all I'm saying. I'm high on the Broncos. I think they'll finish second in the division.
Okay. Mariano, are you high on the Broncos, or you like me? Like these niggas ain't nothing.
No, I'm not. I'm not really. I do think that I don't think she's like too far off by saying like that, with the soft schedule, they could win some games. It's just that Sean Payton, I don't know, bro. He might coach them out of the game if they can win. Like, I just feel like he's one, you know what I'm saying? Like he's good for doing shit like that. Bo Nix, 137 years old. I did like what I saw, from him. So, I mean, they could be, you know what I'm saying? If the Broncos game is coming on, bro, I'm not going to just run and be like, yo, let me change the channel or whatever. I do want to see what they're talking about. I think the defense could be good. So
yes, sir. Let's
ride. I'm not crazy about them, but I'm also not going like dunk on them. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see.
Bang. Anything on the Broncos?
The Broncos gonna be fake decent. I think they're gonna be fake decent.
My agenda is working.
When I look at the Broncos, if you look at the NFL as a whole, they're going to be Huff. But they're in the division that's going to be Huff. And they're going to be the best out of the Huff teams in the division. Therefore, they're going to be fake decent. So
that's some good math right there. I like that. Chicago nigga math is going crazy.
Chicago nigga math, fake decent.
No. I think the Broncos are going to be ass. That's just me personally. I think Sean Payton is a very unserious person. This is kind of like when LaRussa went away and came back, and you feel like you still got that magic touch and everything you want to do. That's what I like to hear. You're just a guy, It's just like everything you do is right, and you were sitting there screaming at Russ, trying to belittle the man and degrade him, and now you tell me that you're the guy that's gonna sit here and groom 28-year-old Bo Nix into something that we haven't already fucking seen.
Difference between Russell Wilson and Bo Nix.
Hey man, shouts out to my man Jay Hollins. My man Jay Hollins, who loves the Oregon Ducks, swears that Bo Nix is the most ready rookie to start an NFL game. because
he better be ready. He was born in 1993. He better be ready.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Bo is the most ready.
He was born during season 2 of Martin. He better be ready. Like, what are you talking about?
I said, nigga, Bo is most ready to turn that cap backwards and hold that fucking iPad. That is what Bo is ready to do.
Also, real quick about Sean Payton, he looked too much like Benzino for somebody to trust him. Like overall, like let's be for real. Let's really get to the real shit.
Like he's such an unserious person, bro. Like,
yeah,
I can't.
I'm not a Sean Payton guy, man.
I'm low on the Broncos.
The agenda is going to agenda all season. That's all I'm saying.
Fake decent.
So you saying that
the best out of all bad team?
You saying there's gonna be some late 3 p.m. game in Kansas City, and Pat might be tweaking. Pat got like 3 picks. Not
just
that they gonna win
against the Raiders.
Yeah, not that the Broncos gonna win, but niggas like, all right, Bo Nick's driving right now, like, and niggas run to their TV, like it might be one of the type things.
Niggas gonna be like, man, Bo Nick's only lost by 20.
Right.
That's what I say. He only lost by 20. Yeah,
and then Pat gonna be like, nigga, you think I'm losing to Bo Nix? No. Right. Like, it's gonna be one of them type of situations, man.
Didn't he lose to Aiden O'Connell?
He did.
Damn.
Like
did.
bad.
Damn.
On Christmas.
Right.
On Christmas.
Crazy.
Damn.
On Christmas.
Yeah. You right.
But let's go to this last team, which I feel like is supremely overrated. I know Mariano in here because this boy Jim Harbaugh. By the way, Jim Harbaugh got out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? It said,
yes, sir.
I said that Sky game is on a channel that was created when they released the converter box. That's hilarious.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Alex said live from UPN. I feel like that juice shit. That's gotta be racist.
These niggas is playing at the Richard Bay.
Real shit though.
They got him playing on WCIU next to Spin Gooley, nigga.
WZUP radio.
Yeah, Martin doing a halftime.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the Chargers, man.
They play after the Three Stooges, man.
I understand the Chargers got Justin Herbert. I've always been a big Justin Herbert guy, even though he's looking closer where he just might be a regular season quarterback. I actually like Jim Harbaugh. I wanted Jim Harbaugh to be coach of the Bears. I'm not gonna act like I think he's gonna be a good coach. I got a couple questions for y'all niggas. Who's he throwing to? Who's the running back?
TCU legend Quentin Johnson.
Like I said, who's he throwing to? Their best wide receiver is now on my favorite team. Their second best wide receiver who couldn't stay healthy is with in New York. And then Austin Eckler is in Washington.
But the good news is that it doesn't matter because now they have Greg Roman, okay, and they're going to run the ball fucking 75
Right, with nobody to run the ball. Joey Bosa broke his hand, so he's probably going to miss the first month and a half, 2 months. Khalil Mack is the only positive thing I can say about that. I mean, Derwin James, but is Derwin James going to stay healthy? I think these niggas going to be 5-12, 4-13 again. I think they're going to finish last in this division.
I agree.
Yeah. So this is another situation where I'm here for the coach. Obviously, shout out to Jim Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? He did what he was supposed to do. We ain't going to talk about you know what I'm saying, none of the other shit. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Chargers. The absolute best thing the Chargers did this year was their social media team. When they had the schedule release, they did the Sims thing and all that. That's the best thing they did. And that's the best thing they're going to do this year. That's really it. Like, Justin Herbert is out there. He's going to be throwing to the cast of Boardwalk Empire. Like, we don't really know what's going on with that. He's cool. And you know what's crazy? It kind of hurts me to say this about them because, like, for years I had a long-standing, like, just like static with them because they had a quarterback over there whose name I will not mention. And as soon as he left, I said, you know what? We can talk peace treaty now. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that, you know, and again, I'm not going shit on them because coaches over there, I want to see them do good. I do. I just don't think they will. That's all.
Alex says that Mac and Bosa getting trade deadline. We seeing Mac back on the
Sound about
front.
right. Sound about
Mac
right.
back in the late front and want to, you know, get on that edge on the other side of Montez, bring him back home.
Sounds about right.
Bring the boy home. Is that gonna be the hashtag for Bears fans around October? I forgot. Trade deadline is on election day.
Return of the Mac.
That's gonna be an interesting day on social media For sure. Courtney, well, I'm just gonna put it in general to everybody because I don't think there's much we gotta say about this. Is everybody on one accord these niggas gonna be garbage, or is anybody different?
They're gonna be the second toughest team in the Huff Ass division. But I think Jim Harbaugh is a good enough coach, and that staff that he put together is a good enough staff that they can win a couple of games on their own with scheming and developing players. But I'll say this. Justin Herbert is the most overrated quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, my God.
And the only way he can prove that he's not is that he makes those players better. That is not going to happen.
I want to disagree, but I can't.
Unfair. I think it's unfair considering who his coach was.
No.
Yeah, but his coach didn't make him throw them 4 interceptions he threw.
That's right.
Everybody throws fucking
he knows.
No, he wasn't. My bad. It wasn't him who threw 4 interceptions in the playoff game. That was trick off Trev. My bad.
Herbert.
Yeah, that was Trevor Lawrence.
Herbert is still living off the fact that they tried to kill Tyrod Taylor.
He's
still living off that.
Unfortunately,
I disagree with everybody. I think the Chargers will probably be second in this division.
By the way, season ticket holder Dante Miles talking. He's trying to get them tickets off.
Yes, founding member. If I order some shit, it say founding member on the side. Don't play. But no, real shit. I'm dead serious. Because I believe in Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's not a bad quarterback. Their coach was an idiot. Like, let's just call it a spade a spade. He did some of the dumbest shit in the most important moments for them. And a lot of the games they lost were 1-score games where, hey, take the points here, we get a stop here, or we take Justin and let him drive down the field and get more points. But he would just do dumb shit. And a lot of the games that they blew really were on coaching. So I think with a coaching staff that's coming in there, I know they've lost some talent. But I think that they're going to end up, I think I'll probably pick the Chargers to be second in this division. So I don't think they're going to be garbage.
So cool. Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line.